Ever pondered over the process of creating a web page from scratch? It might seem daunting at first, but it's a lot simpler than you might think. This video will guide you through a basic tutorial to design your own website. First and foremost, plan your website. It's crucial to have a clear roadmap before you dive into the coding process. Ponder on questions like, what's the purpose of your site? What sort of content do you want to present? How should the overall layout and design look? Once you've got your plan, set up your development environment. This is where the actual creation happens. You'll need a text editor for writing your code and a web browser for previewing your page. There's a plethora of text editors out there like Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, and Atom. Choose one that suits your style. Next, write HTML for the structure. HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, is the standard markup language for creating web pages. Establish a new HTML file and add the basic structure. This will lay the groundwork for your web page. Now add content to your page. This takes place within the body tag of your HTML structure. Here you can add content using HTML elements like headings and paragraphs. It's like giving a skeleton its flesh. Moving on, style your page with CSS. CSS, or Cascading Style Sheets, styles the layout and appearance of your web page. You create a new CSS file and link it to your HTML file. This is where you can get creative. You can play around with font styles, colors, and layout designs to make your page visually appealing. Then preview your page. Open your HTML file in a web browser to see what your web page looks like. Feel free to make changes to your HTML and CSS files and refresh the browser to see the updates. Next, make your website responsive. This ensures your website looks good on different devices. Use CSS media queries to create responsive designs. This step makes your website adaptable and user-friendly. Finally, publish your website. Once you're satisfied with your creation, it's time to show it to the world. You'll need a domain name and web hosting service to make your website accessible on the internet. And there you have it! You've successfully created your first web page. Now it's time to experiment, learn, and enhance your website with more HTML and CSS. Happy coding!